Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. In recent years, the United States has implemented a series of repressive measures against China in the field of chip industry, attempting to curb China's rapid development in this field. At the end of last year, the United States launched 301 investigations on Chinese chips, further exacerbating the technological friction between China and the United States. However, in this context, the Dutch lithography machine giant ASML bravely stood up and spoke for the Chinese chip industry. This move not only attracted widespread attention in the industry, but also made us re-examine the complex relationship between technology and the market. In his evaluation of the global chip field, ASML CEO Christopher Futsai specifically mentioned the development status of China's semiconductor industry. He pointed out that although China's semiconductor industry has made significant progress in recent years, there is still a 10 to 15-year technological gap compared with global semiconductor giants. Although this statement seems objective, it actually contains deep meaning. It not only reveals the real challenges facing China's semiconductor industry, but also implies ASML's attention and expectations for the Chinese market. In fact, China's semiconductor industry started late, and there is indeed a certain technological gap compared with Western developed countries. This gap is not only reflected in the technical level, but also in the degree of perfection of the industrial chain, R&D investment, and talent training. However, this does not mean that China's semiconductor industry has no potential and space for development. On the contrary, with the country's increasing attention and investment in scientific and technological innovation, and the continuous improvement of enterprises' independent innovation capabilities, China's semiconductor industry is gradually narrowing the gap with the West. In this process, ASML, as one of the important partners of China's semiconductor industry, has played an irreplaceable role. As one of the main suppliers of imported lithography machines in China, ASML not only provides advanced lithography equipment and technical support for China's semiconductor industry, but also actively participates in the construction and improvement of China's semiconductor industry chain. It can be said that a close cooperative relationship and community of interests have been formed between ASML and China's semiconductor industry. However, the US's suppression of China has brought considerable challenges to this cooperative relationship. In order to curb the development of China's semiconductor industry, the United States has not only restricted the channels for Chinese companies to obtain advanced chips and technologies, but also put pressure on international companies such as ASML in the Netherlands that have cooperative relations with China. This has caused ASML to face many difficulties and uncertainties in cooperating with China. Despite this, ASML has not given up the Chinese market. On the contrary, it has been working hard to find new ways and means to cooperate with China. On the one hand, ASML actively carries out technology research and development and cooperative innovation with Chinese semiconductor companies to jointly promote technological progress and industrial upgrading of China's semiconductor industry. On the other hand, ASML is also strengthening communication and cooperation with China to strive for more support and market opportunities. It is worth noting that although the United States has exerted considerable pressure on ASML of the Netherlands and the business community have not completely succumbed to the will of the United States. On the contrary, they have been working hard to safeguard their own interests and market share. Especially in the Chinese market, ASML of the Netherlands has shown great determination and confidence. This is not only because the Chinese market has huge potential and appeal for ASML, but also because the Chinese market has important strategic significance and value for ASML. In fact, the Chinese market is not only a sales market for ASML, but also a test field for technology research and development and innovation. In the Chinese market, ASML can carry out deeper and broader cooperation with Chinese semiconductor companies to jointly explore new technology routes and market applications. This cooperation can not only enhance ASML's technical level and market competitiveness, but also bring more development opportunities and innovation momentum to China's semiconductor industry. Of course, ASML also faces some challenges and risks in cooperating with China. For example, issues such as technology confidentiality, intellectual property protection, and market competition require joint efforts from both sides to resolve. However, as long as both sides can adhere to the principle and concept of win-win cooperation and actively seek ways and methods to solve problems, they will be able to overcome these challenges and risks and achieve deeper and broader cooperation. In summary, although the US chip sanctions on China have brought certain difficulties and challenges to China's semiconductor industry, they have also provided more development opportunities and innovation momentum for China's semiconductor industry. The official voice of ASML of the Netherlands on mainland chips also means that ASML of the Netherlands has become one of the important partners of China's semiconductor industry and will continue to play an irreplaceable role. As long as both sides can adhere to the principle and concept of win-win cooperation and actively seek ways and methods to solve problems, they will be able to jointly promote the sustainable development and innovative upgrading of China's semiconductor industry. At the same time, we also expect more international companies to stand up bravely like ASML to speak out and support China's chip industry and jointly promote the prosperity and development of the global semiconductor industry. ASML of the Netherlands spoke out for the Chinese chip industry, pointing out that the Chinese semiconductor industry has a 10 to 15-year technological gap with global giants, but still has development potential. As an important partner, ASML actively seeks new ways of cooperation to jointly promote the upgrading of China's semiconductor industry and adheres to win-win cooperation in the face of challenges.